Good day, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day, great evening, great morning, great afternoon, Depends on where you are in this world, doesn't it? Let's get into your reading. And this one is for Scorpios. Let's see what we have for your Spirit of the Animal Oracle to set the ambiance for your reading. Oh, we've got the Raven, Shaman. Okay, so let me put my spectacles on because I'm already having a hard time looking at it. Okay, here we go. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirit and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Ooh, sounds mysterious. Okay, so now let's see what we have for life purpose oracle messages for you. Yeah, you guys like my poop emoji? My daughter gave that to me, I think, for my 40th birthday, and she gave it to me in a garbage bag, Taylor. I always laugh. I'm like, that was the best wrapping for a poop emoji. Okay, now we're going to pull life purpose oracle messages for you and see what you guys are meant to hear. First one is career change. So, yeah, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Yes, please. Next, we have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So this is clearly for few of you, not everyone. And look, teaching. Lots of teaching here. So you inspire young people to learn. And lastly, but not leastly, study. Lots of learning here. So we've got reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Yeah, upgrading yourself can definitely help with that. All right, looks like the kitty cat wants out, so I'm just going to pause the video and go assist him, and I'll BRB. Okay, now we're going to see what we have for life purpose messages. And let's see what you guys need to hear. What do they need to hear? This is Soul Journey Oracle, I believe. Yes. What do we have for Scorpio, Spirit Guides? Well, surrender. I can release my need to control. Surrender, surrender. And failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And once you understand that, you feel, not so useless anymore. You're realizing, you know what, it's okay to fail. As long as you're not doing over and over and over again and not learning. That's when, that's not so good. Okay? And last but not least, we've got patience, patience. All we need is just a little patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. You don't have the control over it, Just enjoy the ride. And if you don't like it, change it. Nobody says you gotta just let it all happen too, And we got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And being very selective with friends is a good thing. Because if a friend brings more trauma, drama, conflict, and, instead of, joy and pleasure, and, it's time to, reassess their access to you. And that's what we have for these soul purpose oracle messages. Okay. Rolling the dice now. They have every letter of the alphabet on them, including 4 wild. And I'm going to roll until I end up with 5 different letters. Could end up confirming your person's first name, last name, your initials, their initials, really. Whatever helps you identify who you're dealing with. Forgot to grab a little cloth, so the table is really loud. So if you're wearing headphones, I'm probably going to really make you lose your mind if you have the volume a little too loud with the dice. So I'm going to roll them on top of the well, it's Journey, Oz, Wonderland. It's Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland mixed in one, and we're going to use that deck. So let's see what we have here. You Oh my God, you again. I'm not kidding, but I'm not trying to be smart. Smart ass, you know, Jamie. L E. Okay, so this one's you. Rolled to a T there for some reason. And then we got J. V. V, J, E, L, and U. All right. Let's get into this reading of yours. And we're using that deck right now. Isn't that funny? No, I mean, real coincidence, right? Okay, so we're going to see your energies, your person's energies, and then your energies together. And vice versa could happen. So I could say this is you here, but you feel like your person is here, Scorpio, and that's just fine. And you're on that side, and then both your energies. Let's get on with it and see what's going on, Scorpios. Scorpios and who they're dealing with, spirit guides. What is going on with Scorpio's energies? What is going on with Scorpio's energies? Queen of Cups, there you are. You come out right out of the gate. Hello, here I am. Scorpio, Queen of Cups. You love deep, unconditional. You know, you're somebody who really cares about everything and everyone, and sometimes it bites you in the ass, right? The Hermit, Virgo energy, soul searching, finding your way, the direction you want to go in your life, and once you find it, look at that, woo woo. Okay, the little engine that could just blasts off. You know I can, right? So yeah, I feel like things are gonna start moving for you. Yeah, and the Eight of Pentacles could be career-wise. I'm kind of getting. You got 2 8s here. Okay, so could be career, and we had so many here. Career change here, spiritual teacher, study. So much education energy. So if that's you, this is definitely your reading. And Fourth Cusp, been putting your love life on the back burner. That's what it looks like to moi. Okay. Let's see. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici, là? Okay, what is going on here? Spirit guides. Let's clarify that Queen of Cups energy. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Well, we kind of know. It's you, right? Right, Scorpio? And the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You've, been learning a lot. And this is very clear here. All these energies of learning, study, and teaching. And this is exactly what the Hierophant is. Learning, teaching. So, yeah. There's, the world. This is what you've learned. Letting go of the past. Allowing yourself to close that chapter of your life and begin a new one. Just like a novel. Just like a book, right? So, yeah. And next we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you are now like, after, a few situations that have not worked out in your favor, you are now more guarded and protected of your yourself. You're valuing yourself more. You're not letting people take advantage of you anymore. So you're selective about who you bring into your life, who you spend your time with, your money on, your energy on, And the Hermit, we're clarifying next here. Virgo energy. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit guides? Three of Pentacles. I'm feeling this is a career reading for a lot of you guys, Yeah, because it's like, wow, it's all signs are pointing to, you and your hard work and perhaps trying to figure out, where it is you're going with all of these things that you have learned or are learning. What could you do with your life? How could you grow? How could you expand? The possibilities are endless with this. So I feel like you're recognizing this now and seeing what it is you want. Like Two of Wands. Two of Wands having the world in your hands. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole world in your hands, And look at that, the Four Cups. You know what you want and what you don't want. And I feel like love has been battlefield difficult for you. I mean, look, those cups look like they're molding. So Yeah, love has been something you haven't really been concerning yourself with. You've been more looking to thrive, strive in your career. 8 of Wands, and I feel like you are on your way to somewhere pretty great. But you don't have somebody to share it with. 7 of Wands, why? Because you're so freaking guarded. You know, like I say, you can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. You can't find love if you don't put yourself out there, right? And if you're like, oh, everybody sucks, love sucks, Leos suck, you know. It's like, well, how would you like it if people said Scorpios suck, right? Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, divine timing, everything is unraveling exactly the way it should. And you're very protective of your energies. Nothing wrong with that. So one more here to clarify that 8 of Wands. Ace of Swords. You see clearly. You're going after victory, success. I feel like you're just like, you know what? Love isn't working out for me, so I'm just going to concentrate on my career. And you are doing very well. Don't get me wrong. But it's going to catch up to you soon. Where you're going to be sitting back looking at all these accomplishments and things that you have, done in your life, and you got nobody to share it with. You're toasting to the dog or the cat, Yeah. Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You're somebody who's very powerful. You're confident. You're sure of yourself when it comes to your career. Okay? You're very successful. A lot of people admire you. A lot of people see... but look, this is you going like, love is not going to happen for me. I've accepted that. I can hear you saying this, but it's not. And once you get that chip off your shoulder, might change a few things. 4 of Wands, 11. Well, this is the energy of engagement, marriage, celebration. It's 4 of Wands, 11. And you may be seeing 11 a lot lately, and whatever it is, I feel like you're fighting connection. You're just like so unhappy in your love life that it's you're just afraid to let somebody else in because you're like, I don't think I could go through that again, having my heart ripped out and stomped on. That's what I hear you're saying. So, wow. Take that leap of faith, like Thelma and Louise, but no driving off the Grand Canyon or anything, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got the whole world in your hands, you got the 2 of Wands, you got everything going on. That's Aquarius energy. This is taking a leap of faith, starting a new adventure in your life. The Moon, you are letting this control your life, fear. Perhaps you dealt with somebody who lied, had secrets, and you were just like, oh, well, that was too painful to deal with. 4 Cups, I don't know if I could ever open my heart again. And 7 of Wands, super guarded. You may be wanting to change your ways because 2 of Cups is here. This is soulmate energy. This is... somebody who's could be different than your usual type or expectation, and the connection is undeniable, but you let fear control you. Why? Well, I don't know. You need to answer that. Why? Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Je ne sais pas. Pourquoi? Okay, let's see your person's energies there, Scorpios. Scorpios and who they're dealing with. Oh, and if you want a personal reading, if you're not getting all your questions answered, go to divinelycanadiantarot.com, select your reading and book it yourself, and I will get all the information, and I will have your reading done in 3 to 5 business days. If you're looking for a rush, I do offer 24 to 48 hours. And virtual 2-hour readings are $250 Canadian. And yeah, that's what we have going on. And obviously they would go over slightly over 2 hours, I'm not going to be like, oh, time's up, gotta go, So let's see what we have for you, my sexy Scorpios. Let's see what we have for you. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching you. Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. We're going to see who this is because we have to clarify. So, well. Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, baby. I feel like you just communicate very clearly. Oh, mon Dieu, ben tiens. This person sees you as being the one. You are the one. I mean, look at that. King of Swords, Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, can't make that up. Can't make that up. No, you can't. So, yeah. They like that you express yourself, and they are just like you. They don't just let anybody come into their life, into their energies, you know? They're selective about who they do that with. Anyway, I'm not even sure which one I was going to pull out. That's what she said. So let's continue, and we're going to clarify, you know, and see what we got. And this deck is French. C'est français parce que moi je parle français, là, c'est pour ça. And I was going to do, you know, a bio video about me because people are asking, like, when did you do this? When did you start this? Where did you come from? What, you know, what's your story? And I don't know. Are you guys interested? Let me know. If you're not and, you know, you hear enough and, you know, you already know enough about me with my videos, then, you know, just let me know in the comments below. Just be nice, okay? Be kind. Rewind. Okay, let's see what we have for Page of Swords. What do we have for the Page of Swords? 9 of Cups, 9 de Coupe. Well, dreams coming true, coming to fruition. Wow, energies of celebration. What is going on here? I feel like somebody's smitten like a kitten for you. Are you kidding me? It always feels like somebody's watching me. We're clarifying that with the same energy. And look how shiny that sword is. Yeah. They got their eye on the prize. C'est toi, it's you. Okay, well, let's clarify that Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Ace of Cups. What do we have here? Oh, la tempérance. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and I know I'm missing a nail, but don't worry about that, okay? We're here for the reading and not my fingers. Okay, la la la. And what else do we have? Well, the 5 of Swords. Defeat, deceit, in a situation you don't really want to be in. They had to heal from that. They dealt with, and that's why they're healing. That's why the Temperance is here. Well, that's why that Temperance is here. 10 of Wands. You know, this person would never share that they've gone through this with anybody. I feel like part of them is not impressed with how everything actually turned out. I mean, look at that face. It's like, I feel like they're embarrassed, okay? And I feel like they're just ready for new love, and they know what they want. And it's like you've made it so clear what you want with that Queen of Swords energy. There's no clouds above her head to show, like, it's clear, okay? She knows what she wants, and don't piss her off, because she's going to chop off your head. Off with your head. Okay, well, clear for that Queen of Swords. Spirit guys, why is the Queen of Swords here? 6 of Swords. They are trying to let go of all of this drama and conflict they've gone through in their life. And it's like you are like, I don't know, you're somebody who's really sharing a good part of yourself with them that is helping them kind of relate to each other's situation. Lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something they should not have been doing. Oh my goodness. They're watching you. But they're still, you know, they've gone through this. I feel like fairly recent. And yeah. Roi de Pentacle is here, the King of Pentacles. They're ready to settle down, and they feel like, well, they're thinking you're the one, but they're not sure because every other choice in love they've made was wrong. So they're having a hard time, you know, finding love. It's been really hard for them. Three of Pentacles. You guys work together. I feel like some of you guys work together. And because they're looking for, you know, I feel like they watch you work and they see your work ethic and they see that you're definitely somebody that they would like to get to know better. Ooh, and like I say, you know, they don't reach out to just anybody. They're very particular about who they share their time, their energy, their money, all of it. You know, and they chose you, you know. They call it magic when I'm with you. They call it magic. 8 of Cups, letting go of emotional baggage. And I feel like that's why they're so selective about who they want to bring into their life and not bring into their life. Because, I mean, really, they've got enough emotional baggage they're carrying around and trying to get rid of that they don't need to add to it. And that's why they're so selective. They're like, yeah, I got enough going on here. I don't need more going on. 4 of Pentacles. Why is that here for like a second time here too? Just to emphasize that there's a new beginning. It's on fire with passion and desire. They want you, and they are very selective on who they choose. Well, here's the offer. They're coming in. They are going to definitely knock at your door or text you or, you know, like you're getting some communication is what I'm getting. La Grande Prêtresse is the High Priestess. This person is, their intuition is telling them to reach out to you. That's why I feel like don't let this new beginning not happen because you're letting fear control your life. I mean, look at that. Look how much fear there is there. Like, oh my goodness. Like, holy cow. Like, you know, like, let it happen. Let it unfold naturally. Okay, we're going to do both you now. Okay, so Scorpios and who they are dealing with, spirit guys. Scorpios and who they are dealing with energies. What do we have for Scorpios? And who, oh my goodness. Like, come on. The 7 of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something you shouldn't be doing. I mean, look how sneaky these look, right? Like, hello. Yeah, I'm just going to steal from you, and I hope you don't notice. Oh, we notice. 7 of Cups. Overanalyzing, perhaps your choices, your decision, in which I kind of feel like that's you. Oh, mon Dieu. That's what the 2 of Wands, or 2 of Swords is. You got a blindfold on, crossed arms, protecting your heart chakra. Pretending there's no decision to make, you know, there's just, yeah. You're going to miss out on this if that's what you're doing. OMG, because it's going to come and go real quick, okay? Real quick. Could be in and out. Could be like, you know, I come from a small town where you drive on the highway, and if you blink, you're going to miss it. Kind of like that, right? You blink, oh, you're going to miss that. Train ain't going to wait for you. Okay, the 7 of Swords. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords, please, screw guys. Why is the Emperor is here? Yabba dabba doo. This person I feel like is somebody who is healing from this situation that happened to them. I mean, we've got 3 cards here. It's the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. If you were curious, there's far too many for me to take here. So if they're meant to come out, they will. Okay. So let's continue here. And I know sometimes when you see one and you're like, why didn't she grab it? What was that? Yeah, well, the star. Aquarius energy. Lots of healing, okay? And I tell you, this person is in a position of power, authority, and they are embarrassed about how they didn't see this coming. That's why they would never share that with you. Strength, Leo energy. Well, they have told themselves what didn't kill them made them stronger. And I feel like that's what they are realizing. And they're ready for a new beginning. That offer's coming in. They're coming in. And look at that. Like, they've got a lot of people interested in them. But you stand out. They see you in a crowded room. And your eyes lock. You guys connect. And could be at work, could be at a party, could be at a gathering of some sort. But remember, okay, when they look into your eyes, don't be like, oh my gosh, oh, it was too much. No, remember, 3 seconds. So, okay, that was a look, right? But 1 second, it's like, they're probably like, oh, they were wondering where the washroom is, you know? Page of Wands. I'm feeling like they could be younger than you. Oh my goodness. And they're worried. They're overanalyzing the fact that there is an age gap here. I feel like they could be older than you is what it is. Okay, it can be vice versa, but I'm getting that. But if you want something more accurate, you would need a personal reading. And look what we've got. I'm the devil, I can do what I want. Yeah, they're trying to be very selective on who they choose, and they're afraid to be judged. And it could be that they have children, you know, if there's no age gap or they dealt with an immature energy there as well. Yeah, and that's why they're so selective. We're going to see the Two of Swords here. I'm feeling like that's you. You're just not able to make a decision if your life counted on it. Two of Pentacles. You want balance in your life, and you're like, I don't want to rock the boat. Things are good for me. Things are going great right now in my life, and I don't want to jeopardize this by throwing love in, and then all of a sudden I get all depressed. Do I want that? I don't know. Can I handle that? The Fool is here. Okay, I don't know about you, but I feel like the universe is telling you, take that leap of faith. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? Yeah, just saying, I got some chilly willies there. And we got the fireplace on. Look at you. You couldn't make a decision if your freaking life counted on it. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. You're letting fear control your life. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. Okay? Okay? Just saying. If you're here to hear some magical thing going on in your life, well, you're knocking on the wrong door, okay? I will tell you what you need to hear. And it's funny because people have told me that my whole life. Jamie, you always tell everybody what they need to hear, but you say with such kindness, then people get just like, you know, accept it and are more able to move on. I'm like, I don't know why I have that, but I don't know, for me, I'm like, you know what? If you don't do it for me, you're gone. You're gone. I don't care who you are. If you're blood related, if you were a friend of 20 years, if you violate, disrespect me or do anything that I feel is just, and you don't apologize or you don't, reach out, I ain't gonna be anybody who's gonna go chase after you. Okay? I don't chase anybody for anything, and neither should you. Okay? Like, you shouldn't have to do that. Ace of Wands. I feel like this new beginning that's going to come into your life is going to light your life on fire with passion and desire. Things are going to, but you got to let yourself have it. You cannot let the fear scare you and not do the 3-second stare, okay? If you don't let it, the universe is going to change you anyway. I've got the downward. Yep. I feel like you are going to have. I feel like the universe is going to give you a good, like, Moira slap across the face, you know? From Schitt's Creek when Moira slaps Roland shit across the face. Yeah, his name is Roland and his last name's Shit. In case you didn't see Schitt's Creek, you gotta watch it. My daughter and I have watched it from beginning to end. I don't know, like 10 times. I mean, she had leukemia and she was hospitalized for over 8 months. So, and in and out of hotels, going to the hospital. Like, it was just too much. So, Schitt's Creek is what got us through. So, I'd love to meet the cast and let them know. Yeah, and it's funny because the movie set, is only like 45-minute drive from my place, so it's pretty cool. But I think one day we'll go visit it, but I'm just so darn busy. Anyway, we're going to see what's going on for your soulmate oracle message now. And let's see what you guys are meant to hear. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It really helps the channel, my channel, your channel, our channel. Anyway, I'll be okay. I'm just a little spacey today because, you know, I worked all day and, yeah, it's getting late. The Jamester's getting tired. But anyway, subscribe, guys. It's free. And since I don't have a set schedule, I try to post every day if I can. But yesterday I did personal readings all day, so which was great. But that's why I didn't post any new videos. So anyway, if you want a personal reading, go to divinelycanadiantarot.com. I give you guys the royal treatment. So close your eyes, Scorpios. Whether you're in a relationship or not, focus on your soulmate. Simply breathe, relax, feel their presence. Feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And when I read the energy to you, allow the words I read to resonate within your heart center. Yeah, you've got love on the back burner and you just don't want to let it in, right? But listen to this. Trust in the healing power of love, for it is only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive. Not like this, okay? Just saying, okay? So, you know, pull up your big boy pants or big girl pants or whatever pants you got going on and get her done. Get her done. Okay, let's see what we've got for a healing oracle for you guys to wrap up your readings, Scorpios. What do we have for a healing oracle for Scorpios, spirit guides? What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay, what do we have here? Well, shining light. Come on. Come on. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. Okay, baby? I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. Uh-huh. Don't let this one pass you by. Okay? Like, seriously. Don't let it pass you by, because I feel like if you just, you blink, they'll be gone. They're not going to stick around forever. They're going to try and get your attention, and if you're walking around like this and you don't see them, that's your problem. And don't tell me I didn't warn you. Okay? Now I want to show you guys the amiguramis that Kirsten has been making. And Kirsten's my daughter. And she has, you know, gone through a lot in her life. And she is finally in remission from her acute myeloid leukemia. And she has found why she's still here. She had a 30% chance of survival, and she realized that she has a gift that she needs to share with everybody, and it's making these, okay? They're called Rumipals because that is the name of her new business. She did this whole pretty much all on her own with a helping hand from both of us, but she did the majority of everything and she creates these all on her own. We have no helping hand in that because I can't crochet if my life counted on it. So, and if you can't either, well, she'll do it for you. And I mean, look, she can custom make anything. She's got a custom page that you can, like a form that you can fill out and select whatever one you want, and you can have it custom made. All the prices and everything's there. She ships all over. I believe it's all international, but yeah, and all the prices there are there for shipping, and she'll ship them either in a vacuum sealed package or in a box with tissue, whatever you decide. The box is an additional $5, but it helps protect your little friends and it doesn't squish them flat. But we've experimented and we vacuum sealed them, and they come out poof, right back into form. And we vacuum sealed them for about 4 days, and they were flat, and yeah, they pop right back in their regular size. So whatever you guys want, Kirsten is available to create these for you. And this is her favorite. She's been sleeping with it. He is super cuddly. I mean, if you have, a child that is 3 and under and you want to get it, she can embroider these, which means like she can crochet the eyes instead of putting choking hazards on the faces, right? So yeah, she does both, and that's pretty much what I got, guys. So if you want a personal reading from me, go to divinelycanadiantarot.com. Select your reading, book it with me now. I do offer personal readings in person at the Rock Space on King Street, not King Street, Jamie. I told you, man, like woo, on Victoria Street in Kitchener. Okay, so if you want to book a reading with me, that's where you would do it in person. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've got, everybody. And also the Rock Space does parties too, tarot birthday parties. If you're looking to have a celebration and you're looking to get something, everybody chips in and puts in money towards the reading, and it helps pay the party amount, and then everybody gets a reading. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, you contact the Rock Space, which is therockspace.com, and you can book your party there. And they even have kid parties and all sorts of parties, and you get to be in the store after closing time. So you get to look at all the stones everywhere in the store, which is pretty amazing, okay? And being around all those energies, especially on your birthday. And on your birthday, you get a free scoop of gems, too, from them. So, and it's like a big bucket of gemstones. And they have, like, bracelets and rings and different things in there. And you just scoop it up, and, whatever you get's yours. So, and it's free. You can also purchase it. I think it's $16.99 for a scoop, so it's actually quite a nice birthday gift. But they are very generous. I believe they have bracelets on sale right now, too. And if you use the code JAIME15, JAIME 15, you'll get an extra 15% off. So they've got a really cool sale going on. So if you are looking for anything along those lines, go check that out. So that's pretty much what I got, guys. Have a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are, you sexy Scorpios, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, my friends.